Welcome to Subramani. Uh, it is always interesting to talk to people about their attitude towards wealth. So you ask a person, why don't you create a heirloom for your children, say a 1,000 crore heirloom for your grandson or for your son? And the typical reaction is, why should I? I mean, typically saying my father didn't do it for me, why should I do it for them? Kind of a thing. But that's wrong, right? When G.D. Birla set up Hindalco, he did worry that his great grandson would turn out to be will not work at all and use all the money up, right? It's not happening. His grandson and his grandson's son both are looking after the company well. So that is the attitude of the rich. Now you take the typical middle class attitude is say, why should I create it? Let him create it for himself. I've given him education. He will do. Of course he will do. But don't think your children will be irresponsible just because you're leaving them more money. If they're irresponsible, they will be irresponsible. If they're responsible, they will be responsible, right? It's got nothing to do with money. Now, typically, when you ask a person, why are you not rich? Okay, and I ask such provoking questions when I meet people and they're talking to me about their money. So the immediate reaction is my employer pays me too less. ये कंपनी में काम करके सर इतना ही मिलेगा. I can't get a better job than this. And then the second immediate reaction is to say, oh, my parents have not left me enough. In fact, for the fact that my parents did not leave me enough, we have not done too badly. We bought a house, that house is still there, we have enough money for our retirement, so we are not so badly off, we are reasonably well off, that's fine, but I'm not if my parents had left me more money, I would have been better off. Then my bank sold me very useless products, and I see such portfolios. I saw one person who bought three expensive ULIPs, and the fourth expensive ULIP had lapsed. He had paid premium for 2 years, and that was about 1 lakh rupees each. We were talking of the year 2004 and 2005, or 2005 and 2006. He had paid 1 lakh each, and 2007 he didn't pay, and that policy was lapsed. Right? He didn't make any attempt to revive that policy. I asked him why. He said, no, my relationship manager said it is lapsed. I said, 2 lakh, why would you let go? You could go and talk to the insurance company. So he said, no, it's not possible. I know why it was not revived, but that's a different podcast altogether, or a different blog altogether. So that can't be a reason, right? So yeah, that is one of the reasons. My bank gave me a loan which is very expensive, and therefore I don't have enough money. It was so difficult for me to repay the loan, and the bank sold me a lot of useless products, sir. I bought some of those, and that's expensive. And my parents fell ill, sir. They did not have adequate medical insurance, so therefore I had to exhaust a lot of my money in looking after them. And I mean, these are not reasons for you to not have enough money. Let me just twist it on its head. When you say your employer is not paying you well, what you mean is, I did not get myself well qualified, therefore I had to take up a lousy job, and that lousy job in a lousy company is what I've got in life. I cannot change because nobody else will take me at a higher salary. So I'm stuck with that. When you complain that your parents did not have adequate insurance, it means you did not take adequate insurance for your parents. If you knew that they are not well, or if you knew they were likely to be unwell, you should have known about medical insurance. You didn't understand about ULIP, so you bought it. You did not understand about taking an expensive loan. That is again your fault. Or everything actually, if you see, comes back to financial innumeracy. You don't understand your financial illiteracy. So first is to get financially literate. Look at the numbers. Numbers are not so difficult. We are not talking of integration and calculus and derivatives. We are talking of plain, simple arithmetic. Can't you arrive at an arithmetic answer of how you have invested and how much you have got? Of course you can. Can't you understand the need for term insurance and medical insurance? Of course you can. If you trace back everything which you said, if I played back by you and give it my color, everything will look like it's your mistake. The reason why you have not rich, or you have not done well, is all within you. You have to wake up, you have to get organized and just get going. Right? Thank you.